If you're selling your home in a divorce, do you need two real estate lawyers just like you each have your own family law lawyers? Welcome back. I'm Michael Shuster, For Sale Real Estate. Often when I sell a home for clients who are getting a divorce, one spouse doesn't trust the other spouse and fears that the soon-to-be ex will try to get extra money out of the sale of the house that perhaps they might not be entitled to or without anybody noticing. Now, when you sell real estate, in case you haven't done it before, it's not like selling something privately like a bicycle on Kijiji where somebody would just meet you in a parking lot or in your driveway and give you cash or a check or even an e-transfer. When you sell real estate, the transaction has to go through a real estate lawyer. The real estate lawyer not only reviews property title, documents, discharges mortgages and things like that, but the funds from the sale of the home are transferred from the buyer's lawyer to the seller's lawyer. And so when a couple separates and they both hire separate family law lawyers to protect their own interests, they often wonder if they each need separate real estate lawyers as well. Not only do they ask because it seems like a logical question for some people, but in other cases, a spouse might have such distrust for their soon-to-be ex that if the soon-to-be ex insists on a particular real estate lawyer of his or her choice, the other spouse often can become suspicious. So for example, what if your soon-to-be ex chose the real estate lawyer of his or her choice, and you feared that the real estate lawyer who they chose would just cut him or her a check after the funds and the money from the sale of the house were received by the real estate lawyer? Well then, you might fear that your soon-to-be ex could hide the money or deplete the funds or never give you your share. Well, that's not quite how it works, thankfully. Firstly, the funds are not held in the lawyer's personal or general bank account. They're held in a trust account, which means they are protected if anything happens to the lawyer or their business, and for that matter, trust account holders, meaning lawyers and real estate firms, must account by law to the penny for every single transaction that goes in or out of the trust account. And there are regular audits. So money can't go to anybody without everybody knowing. So here's the advice that I give every client to ensure they're protected and everyone plays by the rules. It's perfectly fine to choose just one real estate lawyer. In fact, it would be redundant and to no advantage to use two real estate lawyers. Not only does it only take one person to review the papers and discharge the mortgages and things like that, but the funds that are received from the buyer's lawyer wouldn't ordinarily be sent in two different directions to two different seller's lawyers. So if the funds are all going to one real estate lawyer anyways, here's what you do. You can just use one real estate lawyer, but once you've chosen a real estate lawyer, just send them an email, and notice email means there's a written trail, so that that real estate lawyer is notified, and in that email, CC your own family law lawyer. And your email is to advise the real estate lawyer that this home is a matrimonial home being sold as a result of a divorce, and all the funds received from the sale are to remain in trust until there's either a court order or there's a finalized separation agreement which is signed by both spouses and both family law lawyers. And the real estate lawyer has to receive that along with a letter of direction from the family law lawyers so that everybody is in agreement and everybody knows. If those conditions aren't met, then the real estate lawyer cannot release a penny to anybody. So if you're getting divorced and you want to know more about the unique aspects of selling a matrimonial home in a divorce, please don't hesitate to call. And remember, when it comes to real estate or any other experience or process in life, if there was a better way, wouldn't you at least want to know about it? So just email me with any questions you might have, or we can set up a time to talk. My email is mike@TheREguy.ca. Always strictly confidential, never any obligation or pressure. I just like to talk real estate and I like to help people. Thanks for watching.